No.
Hey guys, my name's Logan, and today I'm going to be talking about homelessness in California. As of January 2020, it was approximated that California had 161,000 homeless residents. The homelessness crisis is one of the most pressing issues that we Californians are facing currently. California has the largest population of homeless individuals out of any state, and that number has been rising steadily for years. Today, I will talk to you about how California compares to the rest of the US in regards to homeless population. I'll also tell you some of the reasons people are becoming homeless in California. And I will tell you what our state government is doing to combat the homelessness. As you can see on this graphic, California is at the center of the homelessness crisis. 27% of homeless individuals living in the US reside in California. It should be noted that homelessness in the US has actually been on a decline for a while. Homelessness in most states from 2018 to 2019 went down. In that same time span though, the homeless population of California increased by 16%. California also has one of the largest populations of unsheltered homeless people in the country. These are homeless individuals who have nowhere to stay at all. They have no access to shelters or housing programs. They oftentimes sleep under underpasses and live outdoors. As of 2020, out of the 161,000 homeless individuals living in California, 113,000 are without shelter. Now we move on to the factors contributing to these numbers. The main reasons why there's so many homeless in California are the high cost of living here and the lack of access to help for those who need it. In 2019, it was found that rent in Los Angeles, the place with the highest concentration of homeless individuals in California, as seen on the map, increased by 65% since 2010. In that same time span, the national average rent increased by only 36%. These raises to rent prices and other increases to cost of living in California cause great harm to low-income households. Sometimes all it takes is someone losing a job or an unexpected expense for some of these individuals to become homeless. The second reason I mentioned was a lack of support for those who need it. It is estimated that nationally between 20 and 45% of homeless individuals have some form of mental illness. Mental illness and substance abuse disorders make it hard for these individuals to maintain steady work and relationships. The poor support system provided to these individuals often leads them down the path of homelessness. Once on the path, their problems often worsen. The state is taking action to try and combat the issues stated previously. Currently, they have been committing lots of money to building support and housing for the homeless. They have dedicated $2 billion to help build and maintain permanent supportive housing for homeless individuals suffering from mental illnesses. This type of housing is reserved for the severely mentally ill, though. It comes with caretakers and caseworkers to try and help these individuals recover and improve their mental health. It doesn't really help the majority of homeless people. Another thing they're doing is subsidizing the creation and maintenance of low-cost and low-income housing. Data provided by the state claims that 8,000 new rental properties every year are built because of these programs. That accounts for 7% of all rental properties built in California every year. That was a very brief summary of California's homelessness problem. It is way more complex than what I laid out here. The state government is trying to do a lot to fix issues, but it has yet to build solid results. As they continue to try and tackle homelessness, it is important to remember that local work is often the most impactful thing we can do to fight homelessness. A lot of what the government is doing is funding local programs, focused on helping homeless in our communities. It's important that people come out and do their part along with the government. And I think that's what would make the biggest impact. That's all. Thanks you guys for listening.
Thank you. That was a very nice first run through. I think you did pretty good. I think you used your visuals very effectively, and as far as like the transition to transition, it was pretty clean.
Thanks.
That was about 5.5 minutes. I was a little bit off on timing, so I apologize. But
Okay.